Level 5, we're given a situation. We have to get the inequalities, then we need to graph them, then get the Polygon constraints, then figure out all of the important vertices, and then figure out the factory wants to maximize the sales. A factory produces canoes X and kayaks Y. The number of kayaks does not exceed 14. The number of kayaks, that's Y, does not exceed. Could it be equal to? Yeah, that does not exceed. Could it be less than? Yes. So it's less than or equal to 14. That's our first constraint. Y is less than or equal to 14. The second constraint, the number of canoes can't be negative. Canoes are X. X can't be negative. X has to be greater than or equal to 0. X greater than or equal to 0. 10 times the number of canoes. Canoes are X. 10X added to 3 times the number of kayaks. 3Y is not fewer than. It's not fewer than. It could be equal to 30. It could be greater than 30. It's greater than or equal to 30. I want to get the 3Y's alone. I'm going to subtract the 10X from both sides. That gives us 3Y is greater than or equal to negative 10X plus 30. I want to get the Y alone. The 3 is stopping that from happening. The 3 is multiplying the Y. I divide both sides by 3. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. Then we get Y is greater than or equal to negative 10 over 3X plus 30 divided by 3 is 10. Y is greater than or equal to negative 10 divided by 3x plus 10. Inequality number 4. 5 times the number of kayaks. 5 times the number of kayaks, that's 5y, is more than, is greater than, more than. 6 less than, so 6 less than something. Something minus 6. Less than what? 2 times the number of canoes. 2x. Now I want to get the y all alone. The 5 stopping that from happening. The 5 is multiplying the y. I'm going to divide each term by 5. We get y is greater than 2 over 5x minus 6 over 5. 6 divided by 5, well, 60 divided by 5 is 12, so 6 divided by 5 is 1.2. You can do that in your calculator, on your spreadsheet. In the spreadsheet, if I wrote equals 6 divided by 5 and return, there's the 1.2. Y is greater than 2 over 5x minus 6 over 5. Minus 6 over 5, or you could have written minus 1.2. Either one is acceptable. Next one, 4 times the number of canoes added to the number of kayaks. 4x added to the number of kayaks plus y is at most 34. It could be equal to 34, but it can't be more than 34. It's at most 34. It's less than or equal to 34. I want to get the y alone. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. And that gives me y is less than or equal to minus 4x plus 34. Let's write that in here. The fifth one, y is less than or equal to negative 4x plus 34. I need to graph all that. Move that out of the way for now. Y is less than 14. There's my b value at 14. It's less than or equal to, it's a solid line, and we are shading below. Then x is greater than or equal to 0. That's going to be a vertical line. Greater than or equal to 0 means all of the x values that are greater than this line, we are shading to the right. Then we have y is greater than or equal to negative 10/3 x plus 10. 10 is the b value, is the initial value. The slope is negative 10 over 3. I'm going to move over 3 and then down 10. We are greater than or equal to, I'm going to be shading above. I'm going to lift this arrow up. All the arrows kind of agree. The next one, y is greater than 2/5 x minus 6 over 5. And minus 6 over 5 is negative 1.2. I'm going to put my G point on the negative 1 for now. The slope is 2 over 5. I'm going to move over 5 and up 2. Now I am hitting the shift and hitting the up arrow. I need to be at negative 1.2. Grab the line, put the line drawing tool on, grab the line and drag it down to negative 1.2. Double click the magnifying glass to zoom out. This was greater than, so it's a dotted line. And we are greater than, shading above. Drag that over here. I have this arrow down here. For some reason, I'm going to bring it back up to there. The last one, y is less than or equal to negative 4x plus 34. I need to get all the way up to my 34 here. There's my 34. That's my initial value, the b value. Click on that. The slope is negative 4, which is negative 4 over 1. I'm going to move over 1 and down for 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's a solid line, and we are shading below. Lift all this up, grab grab that arrow and drag it down here. This is my polygon of constraints in here. I'm above this line, to the right of this vertical line, below this horizontal line, and then below this very steep line. Go to the polygon of constraints. I'm going to put my A point, why not, just on top of A, and then my B point right here beside the B, and then my C point over here, my D point down here, and my E point coincidentally on the E. This is my polygon of constraints. My solution cannot be this C point or this D point because it's on a dotted line. I'm going to write X and Y. I'm going to put in my A, B. So C and D are out, and E. A, B. I'm just doing this to keep it organized. We are trying to maximize sales. My sales. Let's put it in the points. A point is 0.14. My B point is 5.14. I'll put C, D in just to show you. C and D. But we can't use those, and E. C point is 8 and 2. The D point is 3 and 0. The E point is 0 and 10. The S, okay, the canoes are selling for $1,509 is equal to 1,509 times the number of canoes we sold, and the kayaks are selling for $1,572 times the number of kayaks we sell. Take that and fill this down. We want to maximize sales. So the biggest sale we have is $29,553. That is for 5 canoes, 14 kayaks. The sales are $29,553. And then we press enter to see if we are right. Yay. And that's how you do a level 5 type question. Have a good day.